I'm doing that right. Let's see. So, let's see. Oh, I was like, someone else hopped on, but it's you again.
Nothing exciting.
Oh gosh. Okay, what did I just?
Ashley.
Yes. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of get into it since Michelle she has some plans later, and I'm sure a lot of us have other things to do as well. So, today we thought it would be, Michelle and I were talking, and we thought it'd be a good idea to share the 2 sites that we've been trying out for organization. I'm horrible with organization, and I've tried the pen and paper thing and it just doesn't work, and I haven't found anything that really works for me. And then I learned about TSTY actually from Super Saturday, and so I've been giving it a try. She's using Asana, so we're just gonna we'll share our screens, both of us, and go over how to use it and like certain things we like about it and all of that. So yeah, I don't know, I guess I wonder if I just mute everyone and then I will unmute you, Michelle. So it'll just be you talking.
Can you see me?
See you, but you're now frozen.
I don't want to be frozen.
Yeah, we don't want you to be frozen either. I'm gonna mute everyone really quick and then I'll unmute you, Michelle. Mute all, continue. And then I think I want to unmute this one. Yes. Okay. Hopefully you unfreeze.
Am I still frozen?
Yeah, I can hear you though, which is the weird thing.
I wonder if it's because I'm on both of mine. I don't think so, because I haven't done that before. Hold on, let me see if I can.
I wonder if you technical difficulties.
I'm gonna hop off and then hop back on real fast, see if that fix it. My bad.
She will be back. Okay, so we're just waiting for Michelle to hop back on here really quick, and then she's going to share what she's been using for organization. So her screen was freezing, so she should be back on any second here. Hopefully. There she is. Let's see. Unmute. There you are.
Okay.
Hey.
Am I frozen?
Yep. Oh, you're like good to go. I can see you.
I'm not frozen anymore. Cool.
Correct.
That would have been helpful.
Okay, so go ahead and I will mute myself and then you can just talk away.
Okay, I'm going to try and do the screen share. I have multiple monitors, so I'm hoping that the screen share works, but we'll see. Bear with me, guys. Okay, so desktop. Okay, I think this will work. Cool. All right, I got it. Am I good? Give me a thumbs up. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how Asana works. We've been talking a lot about on our team calls how staying organized is like a huge thing, and we want to show you guys kind of what's worked for both of us. Courtney's going to go over TSTY and I'm going to go over Asana. So Asana is actually, you just go on the internet and you type in asana.com, you create an account, and this is kind of what pops up once you create your account. So the way that it works is real fast, like companies like Pinterest, Airbnb, Uber, Dropbox, all those kind of companies actually use Asana. The thing that I like about it is because of where I want my business to go. Like, I hope one day I'm busy enough to have an assistant where, you know, they can help me with certain things. And with Asana, you can add team members, which is cool. So, and then you can create tasks and stuff and projects in Asana so that your assistant like, so I thought that was super cool. Did I lose you guys? Okay, sorry. My husband just called me, so I wasn't sure if I was still on. Okay, so this is what, I made a little dummy account and then I'll show you mine. So this is what it looks like when you first sign up. So what I usually do is, actually, let me give you a tour really fast. So this is like your dashboard. It'll have like a my tasks that pops up, and everything that you have within your projects that you create pops up in this like my task list. It also has like due dates of when everything is due. There's a calendar view. So if you come in, like let's say you come in, you log on and stuff like that, and you want to see what you have on the calendar for the day, it'll all pop up in this calendar view, which is kind of cool. And then there's a files section. So like if you want to, you know, upload any attachments or conversations or documents that you've shared with anybody, whatever, you can upload them there. I haven't used the files yet. I might try and use them with like pre-setting up a challenge group type of thing, but I haven't used it yet. So this is like your list right here is what you guys are going to work off of the most. Here, I'll zoom in a little. And what you do is you create projects. So on the left-hand side, you can create projects or groups or, you know, categories. I like to call them categories. It makes it a little easier. So for instance, I'll show you what I do when I do my power hour. So I'm going to create a project. I'm going to call it new friends. And it's just going to be a list. You can make it like a board, which is, it's weird. You can play with it when you guys have time if this is something that you decide you want to use. The board's kind of weird. It's like a sticky note kind of thing. So what I do is I'm going to create this list. It's called new friends. So if you see up here, it created that list. I want to color code it. So let's color code my new friends as orange. Then what I'm going to do is, the way that I've organized it personally is as I added a section, and my section is going to be called April Friends, right? So then what I do is under April Friends, I add a task, or it's going to be, the tasks are going to be like your people in this situation. If you have like a challenge group that you're organizing, your task would be like a post, or if you had like a new coach that you were adding a task would be like that new coach that you're adding. So that's what the tasks are. So for instance, let's see if I can switch my, okay, we'll go to April Friends. So I went in, can you guys see my, okay, cool, you can see my Facebook. So I went into my groups on Facebook and I went and I friend requested a bunch of people. I had some people that accepted my friend requests. So these are some new people. So what I do is I'm going to add a new friend for April. So I click on her profile. What I do is I'm going to copy her name. I put her, oops, that's mine. Hold on. I put her into my new friends. So so basically when you create a new task and it opens up, this is the profile that it creates for this person. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tag her and say that I found her in my mom group, let's say. I don't know if that's where I found her, but mom group. And we're going to create the new tag and we're going to call mom group. Oops, that didn't do anything. Shoot. Hold on just a second here. New friends. I'm going to go into Jacqueline. Okay, so I'm going to tag her as my mom. She's part of a mom group. And then what I do after that is I go in and I always pull their link. So I copied her link and I always paste her link just right there. There's a shorter link that you can use. And then what I'll do is I'll write, you know, sent hey girl message. All right. So usually when I go and someone's added me as their friend, I'll go back in, I'll send them my hey girl message where I found them from and like, hey, you know, I'm looking to meet new people, whatever. So I want to document that I sent her a hey girl message. So I'm going to comment. So the thing that I like about this is that it timestamps when you do it. So it says I added to the mom group, and then the timestamp I just posted. So after time goes by, it'll keep track of the date and the time of when I did this. And so let's say I messaged her, I haven't heard anything. I'm gonna check back with her in 2 days. So what I do is you can set this due date to check back with her on Thursday, right? I'm not sure how this unassigned thing works quite yet. I think it's the way that it works is when you have multiple people working it, you assign it to whoever you want that task to go to. But because it's just me for now, I always just assign it to myself, and do it like that. So then if you go back up into your tasks, Jacqueline's going to show up now as a new task due on Thursday. And she's going to have the tag where I found her. She's in my new friends list of people that I've added, and I found her in my mom's group. The other thing you can do is like when you add like new customers, you can tag them with Shakeology. You can tag them with, All Access. The tags you can use, I like to use them for what they've kind of bought, where I found them. So that way, if I want to, invite a specific list of people to a certain challenge group, you can actually search like mom group tag. See, and then mom group pops up. So everybody that has the mom group tag is going to pop up. And since Jacqueline's the only one that's in there, she's the only one that pops up. And then another thing is if you look on the calendar, Jacqueline's on my schedule for Thursday to follow up with, which I really like. It keeps my calendar and my list I work off checklists and my planner a lot. So this is kind of my electronic version, and I like it because it's just for my business, and I can use my pen and paper calendar for, my life outside of my Beachbody business. So I really like that. The other thing you can do is, let's say we're going to create a new project and we're going to call it coaches. You can add new coaches. This is where I'm going to actually switch to mine. So now that do any of you guys have questions? I can check the chat really quick. If you guys have questions so far, I'm just kind of showing you the dashboard and where everything is. And then I'll log in. I'm going to log into mine, and I'm going to show you, because I've actually worked mine, how it looks now that there's more people in it. Let me look in the chat and see really quick. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. All right. So now here is mine. This is my Asana. So I've only been actually really working it, I'd say since the beginning of the month is when I really dumped everything into it. So here's my task list. And then if you look, these are all my people I need to follow up with. It says the due dates. Like today, these are all the people that I still have to check in with today. These are people that are past due, which I've been bad about but since I'm just starting this is how it's working. So if you look on the side here, the way that I created it personally for me is I have my projects are like this. So I have my new friends, like what I just showed you guys. These are April, right? So everybody on here is somebody that I don't personally know that I've added to my network. So I've got Megan. I found her in my Adventure Mom group. I've got Sarah. I've got, this lady down here. She was in my hiking group. So I have all the tags for everything. This girl is in she's a military wife. So that's how I found her, kind of thing. These people live in Scappoose. So those are the tags that I was talking about. And then the way that I did this is I created one of these tasks right here. I made a new friend template. So this is what my new friend template looks like. And I organized it so it's at the top, which you can move all these things around, like wherever you want them. That's not what I want. I don't want to move Sarah. Hold on just a second here. We're going to move the new friend back up here so I don't lose it. Maybe. There we go. Okay. So when I have a new friend that I add to my network, I have this template right here. And so what I do is I'm going to show you guys. We'll just go through one that, someone that added me back today or accepted my friend request today. So with a template, you can copy the task, and then I'm going to go in. Let's just do Jacqueline since she's here, right? I copy Jacqueline's name. I'm going to put Jacqueline's name right there. And now it's creating. If you look down here in the corner, it's creating her file. And there she is. She just popped up. So now if I click on Jacqueline, I have my template of everything that I do with a new person right here on the side. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send her a hey girl message, right? So let's say, where did I find her from? Do you guys use Facebook lists? If you don't, you totally should. They're little lists. So when you add people, you can figure out where you found them. Because if you're adding enough people a day, you'll forget where everyone came from if they accept you back. So she's from my hike mom group, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send her a message. I'm going to just say, hey, J-A-C-Q. I always spell Jacqueline wrong. Hey, Jacqueline, today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, happy Tuesday. Thanks for accepting my friend request. I found you through the mom's hike group. I'll just say that for now. Hike group. And I'm always looking for new mom friends to hike with. And then you always want to, well, me personally, I always end on a question so that they ask me back and it kind of starts the conversation. So I'll say, what's your favorite hike? I'll say in your area because I don't remember. She says she's from California, but I'm not sure if she still lives there. So then I send her that, sent the Hey Girl message. I'm going to copy this real quick. And then I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to mark that I sent the Hey Girl message today. I'm going to check it off, right? I'm going to document that I sent my first connect attempt. And then I just always paste what I put in the message, and then it documents what our conversation's doing. So if you look, that already checked off the Hey Girl message that I've got that done. So now what I'll do is I'll go in and I'm going to copy Jacqueline's link. I'm going to add it right here. I found her in my mom's group, so it's my hike moms. So I'm going to tag her. And then I'm going to assign it to my list because I don't have an assistant yet. So it's going to be my task. And then I'm going to follow up with her in 2 days. I always have it for 2 days. So there she goes. She's created in my Asana. So I'm going to move her down here to April. And that's how it works. And if you look, now it says Thursday, and that's when I follow up. And then in my list on Thursday, she'll appear. And then the way that I do my templates is I comment and like stuff, on her Facebook. I share a personal story, whatever. I invite her to a challenge group, and then I have a follow-up system of messages in case she never responds to me. I have those in there just in case. You can go even in depth in these. So if I had to send her a follow-up message, I could click on this and I could actually paste what I want my follow-up message to be right in here. So if you do have an assistant down the road, it's easy for them to just copy and paste it from your account. So I don't want that. Yeah, so that's what I do with my new friends. And then when somebody, let's say someone turns into a customer, you know what, hold on one second. Let me just make a demo person so we'll just make this demo. That way I can play with it and know where it is so I can delete it later and I don't accidentally mess up someone. Okay. So I'm going to assign the demo to me. We're going to talk to them on Thursday. Let's just say we sent them a Hey Girl message. Okay. So now let's say that this demo person bought a challenge pack. Then what I can do is I can change this. So see if you look right here, they're under my new friends list because that's the list. If you look right here, this is the list I'm working out of, or the project I'm working out of is my new friends. So then what I do is I can change them and I can type customer, and that girl is from my personal Facebook page. So she's going to go under my customers from my personal Facebook. And there's the demo right there. Now she's switched to the list. So she's no longer in my new friends list up here. She got switched over to my customers list from my Facebook page because that's where I initially found her was Facebook. So now she's in here. And she's under customers personal page. And so you can organize and move people around. You can customize as many lists as you want. I personally just did it this way because I've looked at it a couple of different ways that coaches have done it. And I personally like after playing with it this way. So what I do is I have my challenge groups project. And for April, we're doing abs. So I have all the days of what our mini challenge for the day is going to be. So I know. This is an easy way too, so then I don't accidentally overlap what we're doing. For May, I'm going to have the ultimate reset group. So I have the grocery trip is logged, we're going to all go grocery shopping together. And then my challenge group starts on May 1st. So if you look on my calendar, it says right here, grocery trip, and then challenge group starts, right? So on the calendar, that's there. I have my new friends. So everybody I add, I have international potentials because, you know, we're going to go international soon, it sounds like. So anybody I have in there. My personally sponsored coaches are right here. I've got my discount. So personally sponsored, I put them like this, and then I make sections that say if they're a new coach between 1 to 3 months, who's my emeralds, diamonds, 1 stars, etc. I have all my discount coaches under here, and they're tagged with Shakeology and that they're discount coaches. That way, if I want to send a message to all discounts, I can just search, you know, discount, coaches discount right here, and everybody that's a discount coach will pop up. I've got coaches that are in my downline that aren't mine personally sponsored coaches. And then I've got my challenge pack customers, which I'm still moving everybody over. But you can see like all the tags, it helps you know where they're coming from. Same with my customers. I do customers that I found on my personal Facebook page, customers that I've been having come in through Beachbody leads. So those I divide up between, you know, who's a customer lead and who's a Success Club lead. I've got my Instagram customers and or Gmail. And then I have my customers from my like page on Facebook. And then I have the same exact thing for my coach prospects, my follow-ups. Because I'm trying to set this up early in the game, I have all the Facebook groups that I work and I'm really active in. I have them listed under a project called Facebook groups. And if you look under each one, it's got the link to that Facebook group. So if I click on it or my assistant down the road clicks on it, it'll take her to that group. I have a project for links. I was going to go in and add all of my own links for like 21-day fix, challenge packs, all of that kind of thing. So down the road, again, if I have an assistant, she can just do that if she doesn't have the BB links for an iPhone. Just kind of like maintenance, you know, for down the road, and it'll keep everything organized if I start now. I have a list for all my vital behaviors. So if you look on here, I set this. So this is my workout, right? I tagged it as a vital behavior. But the cool thing is you can actually set this to be a reoccurring task. So my workouts repeat daily. So every day it's going to pop up on my main list to work out, and I can check it off. And then if I check this off, it's going to appear again for tomorrow or the next day or the next day. So I have my vital behaviors reoccur every single day. And then I have my daily to-do list, which is, you know, this is actually old. I'm going to change this, but because I'm adding way more people than this, but I call it the power of 3. So this actually says 4 new friends, but 3 new friends, 3 new messages, and 3 new business opportunity messages. And then I always do a Facebook check like once a week, just make sure my Facebook looks like, you know, you can tell that I'm a coach, or you can tell that I'm providing good content, that kind of thing. And these are all set for reoccurring times. So these should be daily. And then my Facebook check, I think, is set for repeats weekly on a Sunday. So Sunday night is when I check my Facebook. And then under dead, it's just anybody who is either, this is also, I'm adding to this, but like this girl is a Beachbody lead that just never responded to my texts, my emails, or anything like that. So she's kind of in a dead zone, and I'll follow up with her again in like a month. But all my dead people from like my new friends lists or anything like that go in there if they don't, you know, if I have to work them down the road. So that's kind of my Asana setup. You can do a lot with it. Do you guys want to unmute yourselves? Do you have any questions? I know it's kind of a lot. It's so customizable. That's why I like it. You could literally do anything with it, and it's just creating different tasks, lists, you know, projects. And like I said, when you guys are Beachbody millionaires and you need your own assistant down the road, it gets in handy because you can add people to your dashboard, and then you can assign, you know, what you need your assistant to go through or follow up with whoever, which is neat. I'm trying to think if I missed anything else. Yeah, you can color code everything. Let's see here. I will tell you this, once someone like, okay, so Jacqueline, I just added. once someone is done, don't check them off because it'll mark them as complete. You want to go in and just change their due date, because if you mark them as complete, they go into a completed list. And then when I first started doing that, I couldn't find where everybody was going. So don't mark them as complete. The only thing you want to mark as complete are like your vital behaviors, if you decide to put those in your list, or like your daily to-dos. But for instance, if you look at my calendar, I'll show you my actual calendar. It's cool because it's got everybody in there of who I need to follow up with, where I found them from. So like, what's today? Today's April. Yeah. So it shows you like, here's the demo girl that we just created, right? I need to follow up with her on Thursday. So she shows up there. It tells you everybody I need to follow up with, which is pretty cool. So I really like this. I like that it keeps my business side organized, away from my personal side, because I have to schedule out, having a daughter. I'm really busy. And so scheduling out my personal life and my planner, and then scheduling out my business is a lot easier for me. And I'm the kind of person where I forget everything all the time, it seems like. So the more information that I can add about like a new person, the better. And that's why I like Asana. I'll show you, let's see here. What else can I do? Oh, so like when I add a coach, I'll show you, I have these templates, these little coach templates that I've made for everybody. So when I sign on a new coach, I send them a coach gift and a card. I send a welcome email. I invite them to the challenge group tracker app. We have our game plan call, and then we co-run a challenge group. If you look at this girl, she has it all completed. But so this coach, Brandy, I don't know if Brandy's on here, but I put Brandy's link in there, and then we discussed her goals, like her own fitness goals. And then we can discuss her personal goals too. She's tagged as one of my personally sponsored coaches, so she's going to show up in the personally sponsored coaches tag. And then it's got every conversation that we've done. So I suggested that she checks out Asana. She's going to hit Success Club, or she's at Success Club 4, and she's doing really good so far. Because she's in my challenge group too, and I check in with them. Even though they're my coaches, they're still challengers also, which I try and keep that relationship strong also. And then we talked about goals. She's going to get back to me goals, blah blah. So it's cool because you can keep track of everybody. You can keep track of the new people that you add. You can keep track of your coaches, your downline that aren't your personally sponsored coaches, your discount people, everything. So that's why I like Asana. I don't know. Again, if anybody has questions, let me know. All right, Court, you go ahead and unmute you. I think I'm done. I don't know what else to cover because I think I got it all.
Yeah. Now that's making me want to try Asana.
Well, I totally tried it. So I tried TeamZ, and I did the free trial, and I paid for it 1 month. And I liked that it had, it separates which Courtney will show you guys. It's going to separate your goals, like how many thing you need to talk to every day. So that's really cool. But because I'm adding so many people, it's hard to update. And I like how customized you can make someone's file. And that's just why I like this. I had no idea what I was doing with this until I watched a YouTube video. So I basically explained what the YouTube video I watched just showed me. So, and I posted it in our team group too. So the videos of how to use Asana that I used are in there also. All right, I'm gonna mute myself now.
Okay.
Or try.
And then stop sharing your screen as well when you get a chance.
So I'm in a group this month that I paid to be in that has like Amy and Raina Odell. It's like a March Push to Diamond group. And Raina just went live in the group a couple days ago. She uses that like exact same method and like exact same process. And that's what she teaches every new coach that she signs up. Their second call is she has them set up Asana.
She actually
yoga teacher. Yoga is Asana. So like she makes them download that and like right off the bat starts creating a system of organization for them so that they're like they have a system right from the get-go with all of their Facebook people in there, and it's awesome.
Yeah. I think I'm going to try out Asana also, just because it is free compared to Team Z. Team Z, I think you get your 30-day free trial, and then I think it's like $30-something a month to keep.
Mm-hmm.
So I did like how specific and like detailed you can get with each person on Asana. So I think I'll be trying that one out as well.
Raina is actually the one that taught me how to use Asana. So I used her system, and her group, like, I don't know, Heather, if you watched her Power Hour, that thing is awesome.
Yes, that's exactly the video I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what I've been using the last couple days, and all of a sudden, like, coaching just makes sense. It's like the system and process that I've been missing in my business. And then that 7-step funnel system.
Yeah.
Like, between those two things, I'm like, I'm ready. Like, I've been coaching for over a year and not being able to figure out a system. And since she did that video, it's like fucking mind-blowing.
I swear I've been
simple it is.
a coach. I've been more productive as a coach in the last like 3 days since watching her.
Me too.
But I've actually saved all the videos in that March to Diamond group, so I was gonna post them in the team page, and then whoever wants.
How do you do that?
I'll show you. I learned how. I Googled it because I wasn't sure and I didn't think you could do it, but you can.
I literally just had my team call and just did a share screen and had my coaches watch the Josh Coach.
Yeah.
Live the other day because I'm like, I don't fucking know how to share this.
Courtney, do you care if I show really quick?
Fine. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like, I actually asked Wendy, I was like, hey, can you send me the link to your video you did about the compensation plan? And she's like, well, you can actually download it yourself. I was like, really? And she's like, yeah, Google it. And I was like, okay. So I did. Hold on, let me see if I can show you here. Let me screen share one more time.
Okay.
Oh. You guys don't want to see yourself. Okay. So let's just go down and take like her. We'll do this guy. This guy's awesome. So what you do is you're going to right click and you go show video URL, and you're going to copy it, and then you're going to paste it in a new window, and you're going to delete the www, and you're going to push M for like mobile. And then you're going to push paste, and it's going to show up like giant, right? So then what you do is you're going to play the video all the way through. And you want to make sure and play it all the way through. I usually mute it and have it in the background. And then over in this corner down here, you download it right in the corner. And it'll download to your desktop, and then you can rename it and upload it as like an MP3 or whatever. It'll upload to Facebook just like that. Yeah, so anybody that goes like live or any of that, you can totally do that on.
This is like technology sorcery right now.
I know, right?
Oh my God.
But yeah, I was saving all the videos once I learned how to do that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Okay, Court, take it away.
Okay, so I'm probably not going to get as detailed as Michelle went with Team Z. I am still like figuring out. I just started using it. I feel like it was maybe it was last week. I don't remember. It's been less than a week though. Why does that keep going full screen? Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen and go to Cam's computer so it looks different. Okay, so this is my thingy. I don't know why I did that. I can't see you guys. Okay. So this is my account for whatever, Team Z. And personally, obviously Asana, now that I see that, it kind of does the same thing. It literally tells you what you're supposed to do every day. Like you can set your task or whatever. So you're like, okay, I need to follow up with these people today or whatever. That's what I liked about Team Z. But now that I saw Asana has it, that's why I want to play with Asana. But I'm going to talk about Team Z, you guys. So Team Z, what I really liked is you can upload all of your like your whole entire friends list from Facebook into here, and you can upload your whole entire like back office, so like all your customers and coaches into here. I don't know if Asana can do that or not, but I really like that because then I didn't have to individually enter in people, and it kind of saved me time. It doesn't do it. Okay. So I guess you would just have to enter it in yourself in Asana, which, I mean, it's not a big deal. It just takes more time, but that's fine also. But you can set up your goals when you create your account. And this is just bare minimum for me right now, just because I was so unorganized and I wasn't hitting like my bare minimum goals every day. So I just like have my bare minimum goals, and if I do more, cool, but at least if I get this done, I know I'm doing good. So let me see here. So you can like set up, let me go, basically, okay, I'll show today's activity. So every day you'll have like your goals up here. I'm like pointing at my screen and you guys can't see my finger pointing. I have to use my little clicker mouse. That was embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Okay. So up here is your today's activities, as it tells you. And so these are people that obviously aren't your customers or coaches yet. These are like leads or whatever. So this is like where all my Facebook friends are showing up that I uploaded. They go get put into my prospects. And so I have a bare minimum goal of at least reaching out to 10 new people a day or whatever. So when you come down here, you can click on prospects, which it's already on, and it brings up a list of people to reach out to that day. And it has like a little ranking tab here. So like if you talk to someone more so than someone else, or like people, or if someone like comments on your post more than other people, you can rank them. And it just like pops their name up more so than other people, I guess, is kind of how that works. But this just helped me. So I didn't have to like figure out who I wanted to talk to every day. I like already had it laid out here. I'm like, oh, okay, so I need to talk to this person. What I don't like about this is it obviously is alphabetical. So people who are like last names with an R and stuff, they're not popping up yet. So I don't know if I just need to like go through and scavenge, but at least with this, it just tells me I need to talk to this person. And so say that I want, so okay, so I'm gonna click on her name. She's over here. If I message her or whatever, you can select where you talk to them. So like Facebook, email, text, Instagram, like all of this crap is in here. You can say, so like say I Facebook messaged her. You can either like copy and paste your conversation that you messaged her or what you did or whatever. You can click that into there so you know what's going on. And then if you want to follow up with that person, you can just click like say 2 days. I better make sure I talk to this person. I'm not going to log it just because I haven't talked to her yet. But after you like send your message or whatever, you can say log connect and it'll track that for you. And then when you set up your follow-up in 2 days, as you can see, like right here, it says follow-ups. Those people, these are still people I need to follow up with, obviously. It'll pop up here for like your daily task or whatever for that day. So for me, follow-ups, I would like forget who to talk to whenever. So this really has helped me keep track with those. And then also if you invite someone to a challenge group or whatever, you can keep track of where you're inviting them and it'll tell you all of that. Let's see what else. Activity, I'm still like learning things. You can go into detail and like enter in more information about them. It has tags, so I'm guessing that's like if you found it from a specific group, or like I've tagged people as like challenger leads or coach leads. And then I think if I go into team, yeah, see my tags, I can click in here and it'll pop up with everyone that I've tagged as a challenger lead. It'll pop up with all those people. So those are people who I've reached out to and they've been interested in like one of the programs or something. So at least they don't like go into the abyss and I forget about them. So that's what I like about that. And then also, let's see, you can add in people. So like if you add a new friend on Facebook, you can just enter in their name. So I'll just do a demo as well. Last name demo. You can add them. And then you can rank them as like, I don't know. I don't rank yet. I don't even deal with that yet. But you can rank them if you want. You can tag them if they're like you found them from a specific group or whatever. And then you can enter in like their email, their Instagram account, all of that stuff, whatever specific crap. And then as they become a customer, or like if they, so say they buy a challenge pack, you can finally say they bought a challenge pack, keep track of that. You can upgrade them to a customer or to a coach as they advance, whatever. And then you can set up a, follow up with them as well. Hopefully this is making sense. I'm horrible at like describing things. So, and this is still so new to me that I don't know everything. I'm still learning things. But anyway, so connections. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so these are like all the connections you're making each day. So you have your prospects, and then you can go to your customers. So all of these people are that I downloaded from my back office, and it'll pop up.
Courtney, can you show how you would add someone, like a new person that you haven't uploaded to TeamZ? Like, let's say you had someone like that you've talked to today. How would you go and add them, and how would you like categorize them, kind of thing?
Okay, so it would just be like the add contact thing. So, and I'm still like horrible with organization, even though this is helping me get there. But like tagging and stuff, I haven't really started any like where I found them from yet. But what I've been doing right now, so I'll do like another demo, last name 2. And then you can enter in their email. So say I found them on Facebook. So we're gonna add them and then filter tags. I don't know, let's just say they are a challenger lead. Challenger lead. And they'll get put into that tag, obviously. Moving this, it's in my way. Okay, so obviously they're just a prospect. And then where did I say I found them? On Instagram, whatever. I would enter in their Instagram. Who is that? That's not. Where'd my demo person go? I don't know where my demo person went. I don't know what just happened. Let's see.
I think you can search at the top, can't you?
Yes. Like, where'd they go? Okay, there we go. I don't know what happened. The tag obviously didn't work. Challenger lead. There we go. Okay, that was really weird that happened. Okay, and then you can go down and say like their Instagram name was demo. You can enter that in, so you have that. Prospect, all of that stuff. But then if you need to like follow up with people, or like you want to follow up with people who are been interested in a program, and you at least can go here and look, they popped up in there. Yay. Like I said, guys, I'm horrible at showing how to use things. And I haven't really messed around with this much. I'm just kind of like
doing awesome. Don't worry about it.
Okay, good. I'm like making sure I'm trying to get like at least the most important.
No, you're doing good. Okay. The nice thing is TeamZ, like they set it up for you where you have email, phone, address, birthdays, that kind of thing. Asana doesn't, so that's why I made the templates to go off of. Yeah. So if you don't know what kind of information to collect, TeamZ is really good because they already have, like, it was built by a Beachbody coach, so they already have like, information that you need.
Yeah, it was built by a Beachbody coach. So like, I think it's for like Beachbody. It's for a lot of MLM companies though, because like when you set up your account, you can like say if you're a Beachbody coach, if you're like working for I don't know, like Arbonne or whatever else you do. Oh my gosh, Zoe, shut up. So that's kind of cool. And then one thing I did like about this, now that I remembered, let's see. So say you want to, hold on, let me let Zoe in really quick. Oh my God. Okay. So say you want to reach out to this person, but you're not sure what to say. They have scripts already made out for you that you can kind of go off of. So if you're a new coach and you have no clue what to say, at least you can use a script and then personalize it. So say you're going to message them on Facebook. They have like all of these ideas for you. So if you're like just connecting, like this is just a basic conversation starter, and then you can personalize it or whatever. But at least it gives you an idea of what to say. And then obviously it has like follow-ups. Zoe, stop.
Can you add your own scripts?
Yes. Let me see. New script. And then you can, so like say it's like a coach invite script or whatever. Zoe, knock it off. And then you can just like type your script here or whatever. I haven't even done this. Like, hey there. I'm just going to see what it does. How do we save it? Save changes. Hey, look at that. There we go. And then you would have your whole script there that you can enter in. Oh my gosh, your own scripts if you already have them and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, what is this? New script title. Second connect. Look at all these things here. See, that's kind of nice especially for new coaches. What is this? I don't want to send her that though. Cancel. Delete.
That is nice because then it takes the work out. Like Asana is so blank that it's like you have to actually sit down and take the time to like fill out a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So I do like how they have all that set up for sure.
Yeah. Why won't that exit out? Why? I don't know what just happened. Okay, let's try. Ask for recommendations. Okay. End. Oh my gosh. Why? I might have to completely. This is what Cam does on his off time, is watch YouTube videos. Okay. Zoe. It's driving me nuts. Oh my gosh. Now I have to sign back in. Ugh. Sorry, guys. What's my... Yay. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna freaking...
Can you like go into your like how you set maybe your goals and show people how they can like edit their goals as they do you know?
Business team. Wait. So I haven't changed my goals since I set it up. When you set up your site, it like has you create your goals right then and there. The update goals. How do we do that? So you can, what's kind of cool in the beginning is it asks you like what your like income goal would be like yearly or whatever, like what your goal yearly income is. And then it'll based off like what your goals are, it'll give you a template kind of to go off of like, this is how many people you need to reach out to each day and all that. But then you can like customize if you want to talk to more people each day or whatever. So I don't.
It's cool. You can actually track like your income too.
Yeah. So yeah, you can update your goals that way. Oops. I don't know how to freaking do that. Income. I don't know.
That's one thing about Asana is I don't think you can. I mean, you might be able to run reports if you upgrade.
Yeah.
But I haven't played with the reports, so I'm not sure if that's something that you can do with that or not. Heather, do you know if you can do that?
not be going. But yeah, so that's one thing okay, so like I said, I'm just like a super unorganized person, and I lose all my people. And obviously follow-ups are like the most important thing. So having this, and it like just tells you who I need to reach out to each day. It just makes it so much easier for me. And like I can keep track of my customers, make sure I'm checking in with them. And all of that, and like my follow-ups, I know who to follow up with every day. And then it has like your daily tasks to do each day, like make sure you do your workout, your Shakeology, your personal development, and your social posts or whatever. So you can like check that off as like your daily activities, which is kind of cool. Obviously I haven't sent out my invites yet. And then you can also keep track of like how many people you're supposed to be adding each day, and that'll pop up in there. Edit daily goals. Oh, maybe that's it. Okay, there we go. Continue. Not now. Continue. I don't know what this is. Breakdown. Holy crap. There's like a ton of stuff you can do. Finding your why. Okay, so like, yeah, this is also kind of cool is when you're setting up everything, it'll ask you like your why and like get into the details of everything. And obviously as you advance in your business, you can like update that. And then right here, it tells you like how to import all your friends from your Facebook, how to import your customers and stuff from your back office, which is super easy. He's like really good at explaining it. I don't want to do any of this. Well, now I don't know how to get out of this. Well, there we go. Anyways, you can update there, obviously. And then you can go like your activity history and like maybe like once a week or whatever, go back and make sure you're like keeping on track with everything, and maybe things you're struggling with, you can, Zoe, stop it. Just look at my shoes. Love
Do you,
that.
you know, like, okay, so let's say, I don't know, you had an emergency and you weren't able to make your connects and that kind of thing for like today. Will it add that to your tomorrow to do? So instead of like 10 prospects, will you have 20 prospects?
It won't show that on here, I don't think. I haven't had that. I mean, I've hit like my goals each day, so I'm not sure 100% on that, but I do know for follow-ups, if you go to follow-ups and you haven't see, obviously I was supposed to follow up with these people on the 16th and I haven't done it yet. But oh no, go back. Okay. It'll, at least for the people you don't follow up with, it'll still show them to follow up with. So at least you don't lose track of those people. But I don't know about the whole, if it'll say like you need to do 10 extra people or whatever on that. I wonder if it shows. Wait, where? Oh, driving me crazy. Let's see. Upcoming follow-ups. What's today, the 18th? There we go. See, those are going to be all the people I'm supposed to follow up with tomorrow. And it tells me the people I'm following up with today. So I'm not 100% on that question though.
Okay, I was just curious because I know like it adds those people to your list in Asana, but then I feel like if I don't get to them, the list grows and then it can be kind of overwhelming. So I was just curious.
Yeah, I don't think it does. I don't think it does. I think it just has like your basic daily goals, and then it'd probably be up to you to make sure you reach out to like extra people that day or whatever, that, or like make up for it. But as you like talk to someone on here, like as you talk to someone, and you like log your connect, it'll pop up more people as you go. So you always have someone to talk to. And I feel like with people, we always feel like we don't have people to talk to, or like we're like, I don't know who to reach out to, or blah, blah, blah. At least with this, it's always feeding new people to connect with. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to message them directly. At least just go to their Facebook page or their Instagram page, and just connect with them. And that's what I really like about it, is like it's bringing up people that I've completely forgot that I'm friends with, and I've been able to connect with, and I've like been able to talk to a whole ton more people instead of like scrolling through my friends list on Facebook. It already has the names up here, and then I just go search them out in whatever form. So like what I've been doing for people that I'm not necessarily like sending a message to, I'll just write like form right here. And then even if it is on Facebook, I'll just say I Facebook messaged them. And then log the connect that way, and like set up a follow up to at least go back to their page and make sure I'm like continuing showing up on their posts and stuff to like remind them that I'm here. Because people get lost, especially as you are adding more people into your, oh my God, she is driving me crazy. Go out. Go. As you're adding more people into your network and stuff, all that. But what's also cool, okay, so negative is with Instagram, they haven't found a way to upload like your followers yet. So you have to physically enter in all your Instagram people that you're talking to. But as you get more like customers in your back office or like new friends, what you can do, if you don't feel like physically entering in new friends as you add them or they add you or whatever, you can just re-download your friends list or like your back office list and upload it again, and it won't like double copy or whatever. So that's something that's nice as well. But basically what I've just really liked, and I'm definitely going to try out Asana too to see if I like it. I just like that this like tells me what I need to be doing bare minimum every single day to at least make sure I'm moving my business forward and not like forgetting people or forgetting to do things. And then I always have people to talk to, like always. So, and then you always, yeah, your little Y right here is a daily reminder for you. I don't know what this is. I haven't searched. Oh, geez Louise.
I have another question real fast. At what point in time on Instagram do you add someone to your, like, your Teamsy?
When I comment on some of their stuff, I instantly add them in. Once I personally make a connection with them, and I don't know, like,
because if they never like respond back or like they don't start following you,
yeah,
I'm trying to like work that out because I haven't added any Instagram people to my Asana because I'm like, well, should I add them once they, if they start following me or once I make like a direct message?
Yeah.
Like,
Right
I was just curious what your was with.
Right now, it's kind of just like if I reach out, like if I'm commenting on their stuff or if they're commenting on my stuff or, I'm trying to think. Or if they add me, if they start following me on Instagram, I'll add them in here. Like I'll screenshot because obviously Instagram you can't really use on your computer all that well. So when I'm on Instagram and I see someone adds me, I just screenshot it so I can add them in later, and all that. So I don't know. Was there anything else? I know that was kind of brief. Like
you covered everything, I think.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just like it because it at least keeps me on track of what I'm supposed to do each day, and it gives me like a system to work with instead of like, oh my God, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I think that works really well because, like for a new coach, if you're not sure, like, okay, well, what kind of invites or whatever, like Asana is a blank slate. Like you have to actually go in and do some work with it to make it work. You have to kind of play with it and adjust it and stuff. Like I've watched quite a few different videos on how people set them up and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that's one thing about TeamZ that's really cool is it's got all that, like I said, it was built by a Beachbody coach, so it's kind of cool. And like you said, it works for other companies. Like they have templates for, I think, like LuLaRoe and like all these other businesses too. But it's cool because it gives you something to start with, and then even down the road, if you get kind of crazy, you can start something like a sauna if you need a little bit more details or whatever, and then just slowly transfer people over that way to get the hang of it.
I think Team Z is a good start for new coaches because at least like you can upload your friends list from Facebook and stuff and at least like just start conversations that way. So at least you're starting to talk with people and all of that instead of being like, I don't know who to talk to. It at least gives you like the basic, here, talk to these people, make the connection. So
yeah, work your more market or whatever.
Yeah, because that really is, I mean, that really is the biggest part, just starting those conversations with people and building those relationships. So, but it looks like we're just the last ones on here. Wait, where'd your voice go? Like, oh, you muted here.
Oh, there we go.
I was like, I can't hear you.
I'm making dinner, so cool. I think that's all, and hopefully it was helpful. And if anybody has questions, you can comment on the recording, and we'll get, like, you and I can answer them or whatever.
Yeah. And these are just ideas. Like, you don't have to use either of these. It's just finding what works best for you. I don't know if there's like other systems. Some people use like Google Documents and all that crap. I don't know how to use that really. So
that would be, I don't know how people would use, because I use documents and like sheets for other stuff, and that seems like it'd be way too much work.
I feel like those are for people that like strictly work from like emails.
Yeah.
But
Cameron needs to come on and like walk us through the pen and paper version.
Yeah, I don't know how his mind works, honestly. Like he like writes out his lists. I mean, he has his own list, but he just writes it out daily. I don't know. It's mumbo jumbo to me because it's like papers on papers on papers, and then I don't know what person's in what book, and so.
Yeah, he'll have to come on and explain like how he tracks everybody and like how he gets their info and like where he keeps track of them and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys, obviously people who are watching the recording or whatever, if you have any questions on either of these, just reach out and we'll answer them.
Or yeah, and if anybody wants to set up either one, I can do a Zoom or like a FaceTime or whatever and help people walk through, like if they're not sure, like if you wanted to try it or whatever. Yeah. You're like, I don't know what to do. I can walk you through, or anybody else who wants to try it too. And I don't know if you have time, but for TeamZ is easy because they explain everything. Like it's step one, this is what you do. But Asana doesn't. So if anybody wants to try either one, let me know and I can help.
Yeah. Obviously Asana's free, and then TeamZ you get the 30-day free trial, and then you have to pay monthly for it or whatever. But at least you get the free trial to see if you like it or not.
Do they have an app for TeamZ?
I know you can use it from your phone. I don't know.
Asana has an app. It's kind of a pain to use. I mean, it works for like if you're just adding people, kind of thing. The desktop version is obviously way nicer, but and Asana's free, but there's other things you can do with it that are like reporting. I think you can add, I don't know how many people. I think you can add like 15 people to your account without having to pay anything. So that'd be kind of a cool, actually, you could start another Asana and have like it for our team. And then like if people want to post in groups, or if we want to run like a team-wide challenge group type of thing, like we can schedule who posts when, and it will connect to like mine. You can share calendars kind of thing.
That's a good idea.
And then one thing I forgot is Asana, you can actually like, it has its own like little email system built into it. So if you have people added to your account, you can message them back and forth within Asana and like that way instead of through like Gmail, which is kind of cool.
I think, not 100% sure, but I think through TeamZ you might not have to leave TeamZ to like email people or whatever, because it is linked to your email. So if like you needed to send out emails to people, you could send it directly from there instead of having to like go back to your email or whatever. But for Facebook and stuff, I think you still have to like actually go to Facebook. There isn't an app for TeamZ, but if you just go to teamz.com, it just shows up on your phone, which is kind of cool actually, because at least like if you don't have your computer, it looks, I don't know, can you see that? Oops, hang on.
Tilt it like, oh, there you go.
It,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
it looks like exactly like the computer version. So
That's nice. So you could actually probably save that to your like homepage of your iPhone.
yeah. And then like if you're traveling or whatever and you're like, oh, I need to, like if you're in the car and someone's driving, like, oh, get on your phone and just like be like, okay, I'm gonna start 10 new conversations with people. And then at least you can go through here and like look at people that way. So you'll have it always, which is kind of nice.
And I've actually, like, I've looked into probably like 3 other like CRM type tracking systems that do like where you can actually do email marketing and like that kind of thing through them. The thing about these two is it's like that you can kind of create it so that it works for you. The other ones are so detailed that half the like crap in there, like I'd never use, you know? Like if you were like selling real estate or something like that, it might be a little better, but like these are the 2 for sure. And these are the 2 popular ones that everybody uses and that it's working for people. So
Yeah,
that's why I wanted to share this.
definitely Asana. I hear that a lot. And then TeamZ is pretty new, I think, like newer within the last year or so, I think. I feel like there's another one people use, but I don't know what it's called.
I heard of Teams before I heard of Asana.
Really? Maybe
Yeah.
maybe it's been around longer than I thought, and I'm just hearing about this. Like, I'm over 2 years into the business, you guys, and I'm just now like trying to figure out my organization. But I
Hey.
feel like I've been like the most productive I've ever been since doing it. So it works.
I agree. I am the same way.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I feel like I actually accomplished something today.
We're not awful at organization. We're just working on it.
Oh.
We're good at it. We just want to be badass at it.
Yes, exactly.
Cool. I think I'm good. I gotta go.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end it anyways because we're over an hour. But
Cool.
just if you guys have any questions, reach out. I'm gonna end recording. Stop